Recording in progress.
Right. So, right, concentrate. Last class we studied the definition of accounting. No, so I said you all chapter number 1 is all about what? It's about introduction. So at school they will call it as like introduction to accounting and accounting environment, right? Okay, at school introduction to accounting and accounting environment. So I just call it as introduction to accounting, right? We have to learn accounting environment within this topic itself. So Buddha, this actually has like 6 lessons. As I said, you are good in 2 areas, right? Okay, number 1 is the definition. Number 2 is known as the accounting process, right? Number 1 is definition. Number 2 is accounting process, right? So let's focus on these 2 words that we studied during last session, right? Okay. In definition, you learn, right? Accounting is a process, no? Right? We studied this during last session. Accounting is a process which provides what information for stakeholders to make proper decisions. No, we provide as accountants, we provide information for the people who need that information. No, stakeholders are why stakeholders need that information, Buddha, because stakeholders' decision depends on this information, right? Okay, and then we learn like I expanded the definition. No, in order to understand accounting, now we have to provide information as the output. No, so if information is considered as the output, you all know input is considered as what? Transactions and events. This is what we studied last class, right? Transactions and events, right? So accounting process means what? This is the input, and if this is the output, so if we give the input to the accountant, he would be able to create the output. So what he does is known as the accounting process. No, so this process actually has a continuous systematical method. No, for example, they have to what put it. I'll just take a different guy. Yes, they have to like identify the transaction, and then they have to record the transaction, classify it, and then you don't know about these things. I just gave a small hint about this. No, like they have to identify using the documents, record in something called prime entry books. No, and then classify using something known as ledger accounts, summarize in trial balance, and you would know they would analyze, and into analyze means study. Accountant, if you ask from the accountant why there is a profit, they won't say I just calculated, that's how it was. No, they would study this and interpret. Interpret means they would explain to you, right? Okay, why the profit has increased, why loss has been created compared to the last year, why the sales has dropped down, right? However, the final thing was what something known as communicate. So as students who just started their A-level journey, you all know they would identify and record transactions and events, because to communicate what information, no, to communicate information for people who are known as, let me ask from you all, I would like you all to reply, for people who are known as what, Pute? So there are people, there are organization who needs this information. Right? Okay, there are organizations, there are people, right? Okay, who needs this information. Who, what do we call them, guys? Okay, I'm looking into your chat option, right? What do we call them? Very good, Getmega. Very good, Puta. Yes, what do you call them? Yes, very good. Stakeholders. No, yes. Can use the everyone. Yes, very good. We call them as stakeholders. No, right. Okay. So anyone who needs this information, Puta, we call them as stakeholders. So you all know what is the third topic then, Puta, in your this chapter. The third topic is about that's the fourth topic actually. Third topic is we'll study about types of like accounting. So it's about like what we call them as stakeholders. Stakeholders are the people who require this information. Why? Because using this information, these stakeholders would make what, Pute? Would make some important, no, important decisions. Okay. So these decisions are with related to these mainly monetary terms. We call it as economic decisions. So you can see the definition of accounting as well as you can see the accounting process in the screen, no, the screen behind me. So accounting is all about like providing information. To provide the information, accountant has to identify and record transaction events. How? We don't know. The thing is, there are some steps you should follow. Even in your school, if they try to like, okay, like focus more on these process steps and all, don't worry. Chapter number 4 is the process, Buddha, right? Okay. And then the output is information. Some students, some people would say information is financial, Buddha. This information, yes, financial means everything is monetary related, and sometimes there could be what, Buddha, none financial information too. For example, if you ask from the accountant, how much units did we sell, will they be able to reply or no, guys? Mata kiyanna Buddha? If you ask from the accountant, kochara goods vikkada, units vikkada, right? If you ask from the accountant, how much units did we sell, will they be able to inform you know, no, guys? Okay. I hope people who did not join last class, I hope you all joined. You had watched the recording, no? I had that provided the record. Today's recording, I think I might not provide because I just want you all to join. It's a free session. I want you all to join the live session too. So guys, say me, accountant, if you ask from then how much units did we sell, he would say, no. If you ask, like if I ask from my accountant how much fees was how much fee was received from students, they will provide financial. They will say 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees. If I ask like how many students did not pay the fees, will the account be able to provide? Say me. If I ask from my accountant like how many of the students did not pay the fee, will they be able to reply me, guys? Okay. Yes or no, guys? Okay. Will they be able to reply me if I ask from my students, from my accountant, how many students did pay, did not pay? Yeah, so they would say an answer would say, is it like no problem, right? So is it like will they be saying an answer? Is it monetary information or non-monetary information? Is it financial or non-financial, guys? If they say like how many students did pay, did not pay, they won't say 20 rupees, no. They'll say 20 students, 1 student, 2 student. Likewise, information could be financial and non-financial. However, we call that information as what, Buddha? Like economic information, because it is mainly money related and somewhat important. That information is available to make important economic decisions. That's the reason, right? Okay, Buddha. So last class we looked into this. In today's session, now this is going to be your first lesson that you will study. This is going to be the second one you had learned. The stakeholders would be the fourth one. So today's our focus is what, you know, something known as types of accounting, right? So we are going to study something known as what, types of accounting. So that is going to be our third topic, right? Okay, right. So let me explain you all what are the types of accounting here, right? Okay. So you have around 16 chapters actually. In that, around 4 chapters are there, or like around 4 to 5 management accounting. Remaining stuffs mainly focus on financial accounting. So let me say you all guys, okay, let me take, right, ma'am, explain karanda baranna. Let me add one more thing. Right. So let me say guys, okay, there are 2 types of accounting. Under types of accounting, under types of accounting, there are 2 types. One is financial accounting, one is financial accounting, and the other one is going to be management accounting. One is financial accounting and the other one is management accounting. So let me simply explain you all, right? Okay, let me simply explain you all. I hope like you haven't like watched any of my like other recordings of chapter 1 regarding this lesson, because I'll be almost taking the same example, right? Okay, so you would agree with me, certain information that we provide, Putha, certain information that we provide is not for everyone, no, because you will have a small circle with your friends and family. Certain information you only provide to what, Putha? Your friends and family or the people who are known to you. Some information is like common. Look, that just my name. If I know your name, is that going to be an issue for you? No. So likewise, there are certain information which is available only for whom, you know, only for the internal stakeholders, right? Internal stakeholder, it is only for them, Putha, right? Some information is available only for internal stakeholders, but there are some other information available for like everyone. Hamotama, everyone means what, guys? Okay, everyone means internal and external, internal and external. So based on like for whom the information is mainly available, we have categorized two types of accounting. So one accounting is known as financial accounting, and the other type of accounting is known as management accounting. So the name itself says there, no, management kila kiyanne, the information is available only for internal stakeholders, mainly kawuda, mainly not all the internal, mainly the managers. So these are like some exclusive information which is not common information which is available, right? So if anyone asks you what is accounting, providing information for whom, Putha? For the stakeholders, no. If anyone asks you like, okay, what is financial accounting, what is management accounting, providing information not for any stakeholder, mainly for managers. Can I get a reply, guys? Okay. You understood like management accounting means providing information for the internal managers for decision making. Is that clear, guys? Once again, let me take you all for the topic here. I mean, we studied here what is accounting, what is accounting process, no? And today we are learning types of accounting. In that there are two types of accounting. What is it? Financial accounting and management accounting. So management accounting means the information that the accountant provides is specifically, or we call as like exclusively, that information is for managers. If the information is available for everyone, it is known as like financial accounting. Did you all understand that, guys? Give me a reply. I'm sorry, I can't respond. Some students, they are saying like link is not working, but link I just checked 2-3 times with Hari. Monahari issues right? Okay. Yes, you all understood, no? Right. Right, Vidha. Okay, so that is the basic. First of all, let me explain everything and we will write the difference as well as the definition. Okay, so I hope you all had taken a printout of the tute. Here you should write what is meant by financial accounting, what is management accounting, and we had looked into the difference between financial accounting and management accounting. So before that, let me explain everything. Once I explain, like, then you know what are you going to write now, guys. Okay, I can just say write down the notes. I don't do classes that way, right? Okay, and today you all know the business studies part 2 paper was also done. Our students had wrote. Paper 1 was easy. These were their comments. Paper 2 also was easy, right? Okay, so they had done their best. Hope for the best, right? Okay. So like always, I always focus on if you understand the concept, right? Okay. So any student here has the basic idea what is financial accounting, what is management accounting. So if I ask from you like who are managers, Putha, I'll just say you managers are the people who make decisions, no, in a business. Manage what is managing, you know, making decisions with related to the business resources. So management accounting is mainly used to what would they to involve in plan and control the business activities, no, the resources, right? So if anyone asks you what is the main function of like management accounting, it's planning and controlling the resources of the business, right? Okay. So financial accounting is what you know. It is like providing information for external stakeholders. External means what you know, outsiders, but we don't prepare just for outsiders. We prepare that information which is available for outsiders. If outsiders can have, internal people also can have, right? Okay, right. And you should know one more thing, Buddha. In financial accounting, we mainly focus on what you know, historical information. What is historical information? You know, like past information. In financial accounting, we always prepare how much was the profit, how much was the loss. That means whatever took place. මොනාද උනේ කියලා තමයි අපි financial accounting වල ලියන්නේ. In financial accounting, we focus on what took place. So another word is past, historical, what happened, right? In management accounting, you all know very well, in management accounting, now normally before you buy a machine, now before I buy a cam, before I buy a photocopy machine, I would do some studies, studies evaluating should I buy this or no. If not, before you buy something, you set up a budget, right? Even like guys, when you are going to go on a trip, what you do is number one, you will create a budget. So management accounting will focus on what you know, like estimated information. Estimated means what, guys? Futuristic. But if they can focus on estimated, obviously they can focus on the past information too. Now let's see again, how what did you understand here? Financial accounting is a type of branch of accounting where information is available for external stakeholders. Management accounting is a type of accounting where the information is available for external as well as what, Pute? Internal management. Sorry, financial is for external, management accounting is for mainly internal, but management accountants, managers can also have what, Pute? Financial accounting information too. Hari? So that's the basic idea of financial and management, right? So shall we write down then, guys? Okay. Do you all have the tute printed or what is it, guys? If you all don't have the tute printed, mama nika notes kilo done, guys. Okay. Shall we write down the basic idea? You all have the tute with you? You all have it? Yes, no? Right, Buddha. So I'll write down. Anyways, I can't. Students, can you all reply? Can you all see? Yes, okay. You all write down, guys, okay? Can no? Hurry. Write down. Financial accounting. Financial accounting. Financial accounting refers to financial accounting refers to the type of accounting financial, guys, can you all confirm again Only very few are here. Can you all confirm me, like, are you all writing? Are you all writing? Yes, no? Yes, okay. Financial accounting refers to the, good, right? The type of accounting which provides information, which provides information which provides information which provides information with related to an accounting entities, with related to an accounting entities, with related to an accounting entities, historical, with related to an accounting entities, historical slash past transactions and events, historical slash past transactions and events, right, to the external stakeholders, to the external stakeholders, to the external stakeholders, to the external stakeholders, enabling them to make economic decisions, enabling them to make economic decisions. Enabling them to make economic decisions, right? Right, guys. Same way they all wrote what is meant by financial accounting. Very simple. It's about like providing information of an accounting entity with regarding like what took place, past transactions and events for whom, for mainly like external stakeholders, enabling them to make economic decisions. Did you all right, guys? Okay. All wrote. Right, guys. Okay. Next one, you all right. Management accounting refers to the type of accounting. Write down. Management accounting refers to the type of accounting management accounting refers to the type of accounting which provides financial and non-financial information which provides financial and non-financial information okay to the uh, to the managers, yeah, to the managers in order to in order to in order to plan and control plan and control plan and control the business activities, in order to plan and control the business activities, as well as to make effective decisions, as well as to make effective decisions, as well as to make effective decisions. Right. Sometimes the note I gave you all, if you were in my like hybrid session or here, there might be slight difference. Meaning is same. Slight difference. We don't memorize and come and give a note. No. Like so, there will be slight difference in the note, but the meaning is same. Right. What is it? Financial accounting would provide like past information for whom? Information regarding what took place mainly to external stakeholders, while management accounting will mainly provide information to the managers to plan, control and make effective decisions with regarding business, right? Okay. Did you all write the note, guys? Okay. Leave it. You all wrote? Only chapter number 1 you have notes to write, guys. Okay. Chapter 2 onwards it's calculation, right? Right. Give me a reply, guys. Okay. Students who are here, you all reply. Right. Okay. Now look, this chapter number 1, you don't have any part 2 questions, right? Okay. All the questions are like paper 1. Paper 1 can MCQ and short answer question, right? There is no any part 2 questions with related to this, right? Okay. So I'll see here, as a student, I'll think like a student in this class, right? Okay. The first thing, what will I think, Buddha? I know what is accounting. I don't want to memorize. Accounting is all about providing information for anyone who needs the information. We call them as stakeholders, so that they can make decision. Then I studied what is accounting process. Any process has input, process, output. Input means in accounting transactions and events. No, process means there are some set of activities the accountant should do. Example, the first function being like they have to identify the transaction and event. Number 2, they have to record in something called prime entry books. Number 3, like they have to classify, then summarize. However, the final thing is they have to provide, means communicate information for people who are known as stakeholders, so that they can make decisions. As a student, I am thinking. Then today, sir is teaching us what? There are 2 types of accounting: financial accounting and management accounting. So what is financial accounting? Sir said financial accounting will provide information for external stakeholders. What information? Not futuristic. It can be budgeted, forecast, what took place, how much was the loss, how much was the profit, how much was paid, like what is the balance of this, likewise. But management accounting, decision makers, no, so they might prepare evaluation reports and all, like regarding future, what could be, how much money you might have to pay, how much you might earn in the next year, what is the budget for this, whether you should buy this or not buy this. Those are management accounting. Did you all understand or no, guys? You all understood or no? You all understood that? This is the only way we can like communicate. That's the reason, right? Okay, we can't. You are using the chat option, no, guys. Okay, right? Okay. So if it is a physical class, means yes, I meet them like face to face. Here, like you are not switching on your audio, video, so try to reply in the chat option, right? Okay, and trust me, chapter 1 only notes, Buddha. Chapter 2 and all, you have to do calculations. Now, in my Candy group 1, group 2, math, all those groups, I almost now Candy and all, we are almost completing chapter 3 next class also, right? So they are performing very well. It's all about calculation. However, this is the basic lesson. You should know about this. In this, we have the final lesson, something called accounting elements. Without that, you won't understand chapter 2, 3. However, I can't skip these things now. So let's learn these things too. So let's study about the difference between this financial accounting and management accounting, right? Okay. So you all see here, number 1 is users, guys. So when I say users, means here the stakeholders, right? Users means stakeholders. Management accounting, you all right? You all right? Internal stakeholders. Everyone right? Internal stakeholders. Within bracket Puta, you all write managers. Even though employees are internal, we will not provide them the information, right? Okay, so who are the stakeholders in management accounting who needs that information? We call them as what? Internal stakeholders within bracket managers. Can anyone say for financial accounting what would I write, guys? Okay, any guesses for financial accounting? What would I write, guys? For financial accounting, what would I write, guys? Anyone? What would I write for financial accounting? Yeah, very good, Gatmika. Yes, correct. Others? What we write for financial, guys? Okay. Now, management accounting, I wrote who is the stakeholder, like internal stakeholders within bracket, not every internal managers, right? So, financial accounting, guys. Okay. Some of you all might think I will write external. Yes, correct. But right, but the guys, the even the what guys, okay, internal stakeholders also is able to obtain the information, guys. Now just think, if management accounting is only for internal, financial accounting, if external people can access, why not internal people too, right? Okay, so I'll write down internal and external stakeholders, internal and external stakeholders, right? So management accounting, the users are internal stakeholders. Financial accounting, the users are external stakeholders, right? Management accounting, internal stakeholders. Financial accounting, internal and external stakeholders. Then the number two is what, Putha? Purpose, right? Okay. When it comes to purpose, we use two terms. One is like our common purpose kila kino. Now just by knowing your student's name, now each of the participant here knows the other student's name. අවුලක් නෑනේ නම දැනගෙන මොනාද කරන්න යන්නේ. So financial accounting provides very common information. So we call it as what purpose, you know? General purpose financial statement. We call it as general purpose financial statement. Management accounting, guys, okay, it is not podu, general, podu neve, general, it's not general, it's not common, Putha. It is exclusively available for managers. So we call it as what, you know? We call it as specific purpose. We call it as specific purpose financial statement or special purpose. What is specific, you know? Like we call it as special. General means more common, right? Okay, anyone can have it. Now for example, you all see, like every bank is publishing their financial every public limited company publishes their financial statement. Then only the outsiders will become like investors in that. If you don't allow those information for outsiders to see, how can they be attracted as an investor? Likewise, so but you don't give exclusive in contents and all, no, guys. Okay, common information is provided. Can I get a reply, guys? Okay, financial accounting, the purpose is general purpose financial statement. Management accounting would provide specific purpose financial statement. Understood that, guys? Boys, yeah, girls? Some asking now, is the class started? Guys, class started, right? So I can't reply using the chat option there in WhatsApp. Right, okay, we'll do, guys. Okay, hurry. Right, okay, you all understood, no? So again, once again, guys, okay, I need to see that you all active in the class. Everyone answer. Accounting is all about identifying and recording what, guys? Say me. Accounting is all about identifying and recording what, Putha? Use the chat option, at least in every one option, guys. Okay. Identifying and recording what? I'm not going to continue until you all say. It's all about identifying and recording. Very good. What is it? Transactions and events. Right. In order to provide what, Pute? So in accounting, we identify and record transaction events to provide what? To provide, yes, information. Very good, right? Okay. So provide information to people who need that information. No, we call those people, or we call those organizations whom, guys? Okay. To provide those information for whom, guys? Okay. For whom? Yes, very good. What is it? Stakeholders. Yes. Yeah, I'll explain special purpose. Stakeholders. Yeah, so stakeholders are the people who need that information. Can anyone see me why these stakeholders need information, guys? For what is the purpose? Why do they need information? Why do they need information? Exactly, to make decisions, right? Okay. Now you all say me, let's divide the stakeholders into two. But interesting karume, we divide the stakeholders into two. So one, stakeholders who are within the business, other one like stakeholders who are like outside the business. So if it is within the business, we call internal stakeholders. Outside means we call it as external stakeholders. What is the type of accounting which provides information mainly for internal people? Again, not mainly for internal, mainly for managers. What is that, Pudha? What do you call that? What type of accounting is it? Reply, students. What do you call that type of accounting as? The information is mainly for, yes, we call it as management accounting, no? Right, okay. Then if the information is like available for like managers as well as it is available for outsiders, means we call it as what accounting? Financial accounting. I hope you all understood that, right? Okay, right. Now, first difference you all know. Second difference purpose. Now a student said me, sir, can you explain specific purpose? Now, if I ask from you like what is your name, what is your age and all, okay. If I ask you like, okay, how much money has your parents and all, like, okay, hid under the bed? කොච්චරක් සල්ලි හංගලා හොරගන්නේ හංගලා තියෙනවද? What is the credit card number and the CVC number behind the card? You will say, sir, information එහෙම දෙන්න බෑනේ. Now, if I ask from you all, what's your name and where are you from and what is your school? You would provide, no? Suppose if I suddenly ask like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? It's not a common information. No? It's like specific reason purpose no, we ask. So management accounting information is specifically for managers. No, the cost of that product, right? Okay, that is not wanted by everyone, no, guys. Okay, the profit of the business everyone needs. No, investors needs, the banks needs, government for taxation purpose they need. Sometimes employees would like to know the profit because they decide whether to stay in the job or to leave and find another job. Business with a loss, they don't want to work, guys. So it's common. Podu, is it clear or no, guys? Is that clear? Second one, I know in most of the classes they just give the note and you all say, ah, yes, okay, because you write means if you write the note, they think like they are fine. It's all about understanding. Did you all understand that purpose? General purpose means in that the information for common purpose. Anyone can have it. Just because everyone knows, it's not going to be a problem. My specific purpose means like you don't give it to everyone. It's exclusive, some special information. It's only for managers. Now let's go with the reporting frequency, guys. I just said you know, guys. Financial. Okay, we'll write this over the nature of information. You all know, no? Here, what is it, Buddha? Historical. We call it as what, Buddha? Past information. Historical or past information, right? And then management accounting, as you know, yes, historical, yes, they provide, okay, as well as and like estimated, no, forecasted, estimated, or I can say the word, what would they? Estimated, I can say forecasted, no, or I can say what? Futuristic. futuristic information, right? Historical and estimated can be budget futuristic, like we do some estimations, forecast and all we do, guys, okay, right? So can I reply you all understood nature of information? That means a financial accountant will always give you information regarding what took place, Puta. Past transactions, past events. Management accounting, they can like prepare evaluation studies regarding like future values too, right? Okay. Can I get a reply? Did you all understand that? Understood? Again, I'm saying, guys, it's not just about writing the notes and all, guys, right? With the now, sometimes even before my class, if you had attended class, you know the definition. But memorize with the done, guys. But if someone says, can you explain in very simple terms? No, guys. Now, as I'm teaching business studies, most of them go for business studies class. They know from all level. Business refers to any economic activities done to fulfill human needs and wants by providing. But when we ask them what is economic activity, can you explain? They are stuck, Puta. They don't know. They just memorize, guys. Okay. Then even some knows economic activities are production, exchange currency. Then if we ask why those are economic activities, they don't know to explain why we call them, guys. I am saying you learn with meaning. Even accounting is a pure logical subject, Puta. Right? You should know, no? You should know why. Even if there's an equation that says plus and minus, you should know why. Right? So you will not understand those things in chapter 1. Reason being, these are just notes. However, I am here explaining you the meaning. Right? So now we know how many differences, Budhe. Alright, we know 3 differences. Now, reporting frequency means how often this information is prepared, guys. Okay. So, this is prepared for a specific time period. Now, these are past transaction events, no? So, generally, guys, okay, generally, for a period of 12 months. That means every year we prepare the financial statements. That's why some of you would have even known this, guys, from your O levels. They say prepare the profit or loss statement for the year ended. So we prepare it periodically, but don't think it is always 12 months. Some people might prepare for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, generally 12 months. Some people prepare weekly also, they might prepare. So this is prepared for specific periods, not like whenever you need. But in management accounting, the manager would say like this, Puta, by tomorrow I need the file on my desk, or suddenly we are going to purchase a new machinery, please prepare a evaluation report about how efficient the machine would be. So we don't know like when the manager needs it. So whenever the manager needs, the management accountant should prepare the report and give. So suddenly the manager will say, by tomorrow 12 o'clock I need the file on my table. In financial accountant, manager won't say, I need tomorrow. They will say, we don't prepare like that. We prepare for specific periods. Okay. So here I'll say, whenever required by the management. Whenever required by the management. Is that clear or no, guys? Okay. Give me a reply, guys. Okay. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Reporting frequency means how often you prepare the reports, right? So financial accounting is like, okay, there is always a specific period, generally 12 months, but they can prepare weekly, monthly, and for like 6 months in 6 months, yes. But management accounting, like, okay, that is based on the manager's requirement. Like there is no specific intervals you have to prepare the accounts like this. Okay. Right. Now guys, to explain the last difference there, requirements to follow standards, let me take a simple example, right? The same example I took guys, okay, for the same example I took during my physical class sessions too, right? Okay. So everyone answer guys, okay? Everyone answer like, right? Right. Can anyone say what did I write there guys? Okay. Anyone? Give me a reply. Do you have any idea what I wrote here? මෙතන මොකක්ද ලිව්වේ කාලා? Is there any idea? What I write? What did I write in that box, guys? Okay, what I wrote. You all can you all say? Is there any clue for you all? Like, obviously no, right? Okay, right. Obviously no, right? Okay. So, however, guys, okay, there is one person who will understand this. How they? There'll be one person who would understand this. Who is it, guys? Any guesses? There'll be one person who understood this. Who will understand? Any guesses, guys? That was one, right? The person who wrote it. මමනේ ලිව්වේ. Other than me, guys, who will understand it? No. ඔයා මේක ගිහිල්ලා pharmacy අයියා කෙනෙක්ට දෙන්න guys, okay? The person is working at the pharmacy. Right? This one I only wrote. He would give a medicine, amoxicillin 500 දෙයක් දෙයි, තව මොන හරි දෙයි guys. So do you agree, like guys, actually doctors write like this, no Buddha? Doctors know good English, right? Okay, no? Even though doctors know good English, Buddha, do you all agree the doctors also would write something similar, no? We also know English, doctor also knows English, but doctor write prescriptions this way, no? We try to read it this way, that way, we don't understand. But when we straight away hand over this to the pharmacist, Buddha, he gives the medicine. And when he gives the medicine, we check the medicine, we'll say it's like tablet box or something. It starts with like, sorry, the letter B. But I can see the doctor wrote with a letter A or something like this. Therefore, I asked from it, I mean, sure, ne? Sure, no, the same time. He's same tablet, company is different. Do you all agree? That happens in our life. Is it clear? Do you all agree? I'll say why I'm saying this example, Pute. You all agree with me? That happens in our life, no? The doctor writes a medicine where we know English, but still like we are unable to like find it out, like what is this exact medicine, or like the dosage or anything, whatever, we are unable to find out. You all agree, guys, that happens in our life? No? So something related to this, Puta. Now you all say me, financial accounting and management accounting are the two types of accounting, no? Say me, management accounting is prepared for everyone to understand or for the managers to understand. Same. Please do reply, students, okay? Right? I said to you all, guys, okay, I need you all to reply me, then only I know you are engaged in the class, right? Okay? Yes. This is prepared for whom to understand? Only for managers. Financial accounting is prepared only for managers to understand. No, everyone should be able to understand. No, everyone should be able to understand, right? So therefore, Buddha, who should follow specific rules and standards? Now look, we should prepare accounts in a standard format. Who should prepare those standards and formats when preparing? Why we prepare? Why we follow rules, standard? You know, because if you follow that only, everyone would understand. Now we will say my manager is from like he's a like a Japanese person, so I will write my manager, okay, okay, something like this. I don't know Japanese Puta, I just created this. So likewise, if my manager can understand, why the hell others should care, guys? Okay. So manage for the if the manager understand Buddha, you just prepare the format the manager likes, guys. But if it is financial accounting Buddha, everyone should understand. Then as an investor Buddha, look at this. I am going to invest in company A, B, C, and D means, don't you agree with me? A, B, C, and D should have prepared the financial statements in the same way. Do you all agree or no? You can disagree with me. If I am going to select companies to invest between A, B, C, and D, don't you think these 4 5 companies should have prepared accounts in the same format and procedure, so that I can compare and make a decision? Do you all agree or no, guys? No? Everyone should have prepared the same format and procedure, so that I can clearly see, same method done. This is the profit. Suppose if one company says, we did not include that income and all for this, we did not include that expense, we just did like 3 days, like less than a month. You can't make a decision. So that is the next difference with who should follow these standards. Now, when I say the word standards, Pute, right? When I say the standards, there are main 2 standards Sri Lanka follows. One is known as Lanka Accounting Standards. Actually, it is the copy of what? IAS, International Accounting Standard. Another one is SLFRS. SLFRS means Sri Lanka Financial Reporting Standards. So now say me, these standards may say like this. Now these are LKs 1, LKs 2, LKs 8, we study standards in grade 13. If you follow, every accountant should follow these standards to prepare the accounts in the same manner where every other accountant follows. So I am preparing accounts Sri Lanka. Suddenly if I get a job in Australia or UK, guys, I can prepare accounts there. Why? Same LKS is IAS, same SLFRS is IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standard. Now we'll see, based on my explanation, you all say me, who should prepare standards for the financial accounting or management accounting? Who should prepare standards? If you don't prepare standards, there is no specific method and all. So because it is not available for everyone, who should follow standards? Say me. Very good. We call it as financial accountant. So you all write down here, should follow accounting concepts and standards when preparing financial statements. When preparing financial statements. So here you can write down the main 2 standards, right? Okay. Again, should follow accounting concepts and standards when preparing financial statements, right? Should follow accounting concepts and standards when preparing financial statements. Here, guys, they can follow, no problem, but there is not compulsory. So if anyone asks you why not compulsory, don't say Usman sir, say why they are preparing for the manager to understand. If manager knows Hindi Puta, no problem, you prepare in Hindi language. If the manager says, I want like for 2 days information, you prepare for 2 days you prepare 2 days information, no problem. Is that clear or no, guys? Is that clear? Clear? Right, so let me take you all back to this, guys. Okay, as I said, right here, look, guys. Okay, chapter number 1, we have 6 lessons, right? So lesson number 1 is what is accounting. Lesson number 2 is the accounting process. Lesson number 3, types of accounting. And now you all know it's management accounting and financial accounting and the differences. The 4th heading is going to be stakeholders. 5th one, Buddha, you should know about the accounting environment. And the last one, but the most important one, something known as accounting elements. If anyone doesn't understand accounting elements, there are students who think they know the elements, but they just memorize. If you don't understand the 5 elements are there, chapter number 2 and 3, they will not, they will understand something. But you don't join a class to understand something. If you want to be perfect means, you should know the exact meaning. So right now, guys, you all know the definition, right? The accounting process and types of accounting. Right. Can I get a reply, guys? So far, you all understood? This is all chapter number 1, right? Okay. Another 3 areas. That's all. So far, you all understood chapter 1, guys? Right. Okay. So now let us see, guys. Okay, whether you are able to answer the questions related to the topic number 3. Right. Okay. So I want you all to take the tune, guys. Okay. In that, if you notice, we answered question number 1. Right. I can remember you all answered question number 8, Puta. Now I want you to answer question number 7. Let's see who can answer that question, guys. Because they are specific. I am very sure we did not answer this during last class. Why no? Last class we only studied what is accounting. Now you all see here, the word financial accounting is there. Can you all say me the correct answer here? Quick answer, guys. If you can't see the, if you can't like, if you have not taken a printout, you can see the screen and answer, guys. Right. So I think enough time, no? There are different answers. With always, what is the objective of accounting? Don't forget that, right? If they say what is the primary objective, primary function, what is the purpose of accounting, role of accounting, means one answer. It's always you are providing information for stakeholders so that they can make that. If that point is not there in the answer, it's not a proper definition, right? However, what is the difference between this question and this question? Here it's accounting, so it could be, it is all stakeholders. Here the answer was, we discussed this last class, 4th one, but here it is financial accounting, no? So it cannot be like, okay, it can be all stakeholders, but it can't be only managers and all, right? So financial accounting, uh, it records transaction of a firm in the books. Yes, it records, but is it the role of financial accounting? What is the object? What is the purpose? Providing information. No. So is there any answer that says providing information here? It converts transaction into yeah, converting, okay, but providing the information is the main thing. Prepares financial statement of a firm for its annual audit. Some of you all might not know what is annual audit means. Annual audit means, Puta, now accounting means we prepare, no, the accounts, guys. But audit means what you know, it is the process of checking whether the account is correct or no. Every company will have their own audit, even the government have their auditors, because sometimes the account, whatever the accountant provides, is not believed by the government, guys. Okay, government would audit that, check. So but that is not the main role, Puta. The main role or the main like function is what you know, providing information for stakeholders for decision making, right? So next one is providing information about the firm for decision, provides information to managers for planning and controlling is management accounting. So if these four are not the answer, guys, this should be the answer. Provides information, correct, to external, yes, and managers, yes. I just said, you know, if outsiders can have the information, why not the manager for decision making? Is that clear, guys? Okay, fifth one, is it clear? Is that clear? Is that clear, Buddha? Fifth one. Right, okay. Right, next one, guys. Can you all try the 12th one here? Try the 12th one. Try the 12th one. Right, guys, okay. Right, so let's see. So state whether the following statements are true or false as to the role of like management accounting in a business, right? So management accounting means again providing information for the managers, enabling them to make decisions. So they plan, control using this information, right? And they provide what, guys, financial as well as non-financial information, as well as management accounting. They provide historical as well as futuristic information too, right? Okay, so prepares general purpose, answer is false. Why? Management accounting will prepare specific purpose. Prepares financial reports in compliance like following accounting standards. Who follows accounting standards? Financial accounting. So it's not management accounting. Provides both past and future information. True. Why? As I said, if they can provide like future, they can provide past also. Generates information on demand of the managers. Yes, it is prepared based on the need of managers. Is that clear or no, guys? Okay. Did you all answer that correctly, guys? Should response runs right. Okay. Should response right. Okay. Yeah, can use standards but prepares final in compliance means according to the standard do they prepare. If they want they can, but is it compliance करने आने follow करांडो? No, false. It's not compulsory, right? Okay. Yes, your argument would be, so you said not compulsory means they can, if they want they, but they are saying prepares reports in compliance following standards. If they say they can prepare reports means my answer is correct. They are saying prepares reports based on the standards. No, right? Okay. If they mention management accounting, they are able to follow the standards, I'll say yes, they are able to. If they say, are they prepare using standards? No, I'll say no, they don't want to prepare, it's not compulsory. Right, guys, okay. Let's see whether you all can answer. Right, this one little bit complete. This is from 2011 past paper if I'm correct, right? Okay. Try to answer 14. Let's see, guys. I'm going to give you all time for this, like 14, 15, and you can see the question on the screen also. 14, 15, and 16, guys. Okay. Try to answer.
Recording stopped.
All right, guys. Okay. Right. So let's discuss which of the following statement is correct with respect to financial statement presented at the general meeting. So if you haven't answered this question, no problem. Why? You have doubts. Sir, what is general meeting? The general meeting is the meeting that is kept every year in a company explaining the shareholders about the performance, their future plans and all. So that information is available to anyone. Okay. So in general meeting, they will give you financial accounting information, guys. Okay. But the question is, what are they asking? So in general meeting means that information is available to anyone, right? Okay. Right. So the question is, they are saying which statement is correct. They are termed as specific purpose wrong. Specific purpose is wrong, right? Specific purpose wrong. Why? Management accounting, no specific purpose. Then they are termed as general purpose is correct. But is it because it is prepared annually? Yes, it is prepared annually, but we don't call it as general purpose because it is prepared annually. Some students ask me, no, so why we what is known as specific purpose? Then I said no, special information. Then I said what is general common here? They are termed as general purpose since they address common information needs of stakeholders. So what is the better answer here, guys? Okay, fifth one is the better answer, right? Okay, understood that, guys? Okay, give me a reply. Understood? Understood? Well, I have to respond, right? Okay, right. Next one, state the difference between financial accounting and management accounting. User of reports, financial accounting, you all know, you can write all stakeholders or you can write external and internal, right? All stakeholders. If you are written external also, they will give marks, right? Okay, management accounting, you should write internal stakeholders or you should write managers. Frequency, specific period, or you can write no problem, you can write what, 12 months, right? Specific periods or 12 months here, guys. Okay, frequency, when required by management. Legal requirement, yes, Puta. That means legally you should prepare. That means it's not about like following standards. Will the government say you have to prepare accounts? Financial accounting, yes. Government needs the profit to say the tax. No, here there is no legal requirement. Nature of information. Here we say past or historical information. Here you can write past and futuristic information. You can say past and future. I'll repeat again, all stakeholders, internal or managers, here specific purpose or sorry, specific period, or you can say 12 months, a specific period, right? Okay, you can see it as like purpose or don't, right? Specific period, or you can say 12 months. Then here, whenever required by management, legal requirement for legal purpose, do you want to prepare these documents? Yes. Management accounting, no. Nature of information, financial accounting, what took place, past. Management accounting, past as well as futuristic, right? Okay. Right. Understood, guys? Can I get a reply? You all understood the 15th one also? These are from papers, guys, right? Okay. Next one, question number 16. The most accurate financial statement, accurate statement, accurate, easy. I'll read and see. We'll see, guys. Okay, you would have answered this, right? Okay. Number one, financial accounting provides information to both internal, external, but management accounting, yes, provides to the managers. First one is a correct statement. Do you all agree with me? First one is a correct statement, right? Second one, management accounting financial statements are prepared annually. Wrong. In preparation of financial accounting reports, financial the preparation of financial account reports are for entities that generate both profit and non-profit. Management accounts are often prepared only for entities that generate profit. I'll explain like this. For the temple, mosque, church, kovil, religious places, they are not profit motive businesses. Do they prepare accounts? Yes or no, guys? Simple question from you. Will the mosque, church, kovil, temple prepare accounts or no, guys? Will they prepare accounts? Give me a reply. Give me a reply. Will they prepare accounts? Kavruth reply karanne, guys. Will they prepare? Yes, they also prepare. So there is no that who should prepare management, who should prepare financial. There is no rules, guys. Okay, so that is also wrong. Financial and management accounting can be used by both internal and external. Can't wrong. 2 and 3 are correct. Wrong. Answer is number first one, right? Okay, first one is the answer, guys. Right, so we'll discuss 17th also then here. Which are the following statements is or are correct for the general purpose? General means financial accounting, right? General purpose. Mainly, they provide mainly past financial. Yes, the word mainly could be like, okay, like confusing there, but it's correct. They are prepared on demand for external users. Puda, demand on demand, no, Puda. That means just because external people need, we don't prepare. They also can access. So for A is correct, B is wrong. In compliance with accounting standard, yes. Financial accounting they should follow. So A and C is the answer. Third one is the answer, right? Okay. We can go with third one as the answer. A is correct, B is wrong. You might think it's external correct, no. Not on demand. On demand means because they want it, not like that. They also can access it, right? So C is correct. So answer is third one, right? Okay. So guys, here look, you successfully completed what, Pute? You completed lesson number 3 also, right? Okay. So lesson number 4 here, right? Lesson number 4, right? So if you see lesson number 4, guys, okay, it's about what, guys? Okay, lesson number 4 is about stakeholders and accounting environment, right? Okay. So you all see here, listen, when it comes to accounting elements, මෙන්න මේක තමයි important to do this chapter number 2 and 3. This chapter number 1, I know it's notes and all, but however we finished definition, we finished the accounting process, and today types of accounting, and stakeholders and accounting environment will be done during next session. So that will be the third session, and during the fourth session we can complete chapter 1 there. So did you all understand today's class, guys? Okay, today's lesson regarding financial accounting and management accounting, those who are here, right? You all understood? Understood? Right, guys. Okay. So we will be studying about text. The other two areas also very simple. What is important, you know? Accounting. Now, guys. Okay. In my again, I'm saying Candy class, guys. Okay. Now in our class only, guys, there are many students, right? Candy class, morning, group 1, group 2, both together around 160, 70 students are there. In maths, around 80 odd students, right? Around 40 to 50 students are there. So guys, there are students who come from other classes normally. And when I asked, now we have finished chapter 1, and when I asked from them, only one question I do. I was like, are you okay with accounting elements? They say yes, they know asset liability. But when we ask questions, basic question like why rent is expense and all, guys, they answer, they don't know how to answer. They just memorize from O level and all, even A level. Salary is expense, rent is expense, furniture is asset. Why කියලා කියාගන්න දන්නේ නැහැ පුතේ. So I'm saying now some of them, most of them are not there today. If they are like joining the session, they would join. If not, like I will be going with the students who are like continuing the session. No, guys, okay. But some message me, so I'm unable to join today. I don't know what was the reason. There was no problem with my side. I don't know. However, guys, okay, accounting elements, if you all missed means you will not understand chapter 2 onwards, right? Okay, right. So next class we'll be doing stakeholders and accounting environment. You will understand that was. It's the, I know theory but the boring thing. But then finish, guys. From after in chapter 2, I won't read notes, Pute. It's all about like calculation. So then thank you all for joining today, guys. Okay, I hope you all understood today's lesson too. I'll meet you all next Monday. I won't chat much in the group, guys. Okay, nothing to say. Right after last week, I just dropped the message right before the class to join. So next week also like join using the same link, right? Okay. If possible, I'll provide the recording in the group. If not, I'll provide for those who attended the session, right? Others might drop me a message, no, right, Pudha, right? Then thank you all for joining, right? I hope you all understood. I'll meet you all next week, right? Okay. Thank you and good night, right? Good night.